Alright, welcome to the next installment of Your Teacher Talking Out His Ass. We're going to talk about harmonic motion. I'm not going to go into great depth. I don't really know much about harmonic motion. I mean, I understand the math. Let's just jump right into it. I never want to pretend that I know something I don't with y'all. I understand the concept, but I'm certainly not a physics teacher. Simple harmonic motion. All right, so let's read. A point that moves on a coordinate line is in simple harmonic motion when its distance d from the origin at time t is given by either d is equal to a times sine of omega t or b times t. The same thing we did when we were graphing them. Remember this shit? Instead of t, we wrote x. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, just different letters. And where a and, if you want to call it w, call it w, but it's omega. W are real numbers such that omega or w is greater than 0. The motion has amplitude of the absolute value of a. Oh, no shit, it's like we've done this before. Oh, the period, is that 2 pi divided by whatever the frick that number is right there? The period. And then we talk about this idea of the frequency. How long does it take for it to do its thingy? That's what the period is. Sorry, I misspoke. Frequency. How many times per minute does it do its thing? How many times per second does it do its thing? And you're like, well, what the frick are you even talking about? Well, there's a couple of examples we can think about. A pendulum. Wow. A pendulum. Do you know what a pendulum is? It's all right if you don't. I actually put this on a test one time talking about a pendulum, and I had a whole handful of students going, I don't even freaking know what a pendulum is. Hey, right? You always trip out when there's things that you think everybody else knows, but they don't. But that's all good. You don't need to know everything. Pendulum. You ever seen like an old clock? Old clock, it's got this, it's got your minute hand, whatever, and then it's got these things down here. And it goes back and forth, right? It swings back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's a pendulum. That's a pendulum. You ever seen those little things? It's got all the little balls, and if you pick this one up and let it go, it goes tink, tink. Yeah, same sort of idea, kind of like a pendulum. Something that swings back and forth, has repeated motion. I don't know. How about something that vibrates or rotates? Or maybe it's moved in a wave motion. I don't know. You ever been to a doctor? Looked at all that shit that goes beep, beep. I'll bet you there's some harmonic motion going. So it's just something that repeats over and over, but might dampen. It may dampen. I don't know. So that's not simple harmonic motion. I'm getting too far into it. But here's the game. I'm not going to ask you to know much. The period is 2 pi divided by b. Oops, I mean omega. The frequency, how often occurs, is going to be b divided by 2 pi, the reciprocal of the period. It's harmonic motion. I'm not going to give you much right now. That's enough to answer your couple questions you got in your homework. But I'm going to slowly start giving you a little bit more and a little bit more of harmonic motion as we go through this class. For now, I don't need you to do anything other than knowing harmonic motion has to do with something that repeats, like maybe a pendulum, maybe something that can be modeled by a wave, anything that oscillates, or I don't know, there's lots of stuff. Maybe it's got something and there's a spring attached to it. And you got some weight at the bottom of it. Well, there can be some equilibrium point, and couldn't we stretch this thing? If we stretched it and pulled it down, maybe like this. What's going to happen if it's attached to a spring? Where's it going to go? It's going to go boing and go right back up. And isn't it kind of have some place where it's going to smash back up to the top like this after it went back up? And then what's it going to do after that? Dong! It's going to go up and down as a spring, right? You pull it, boing, 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 boing. Hey, harmonic motion, pendulums, things that repeat, sine waves. There's all kinds of them. And if you're going to take a physics class, you better know that shit. So we're going to slowly lead you into it. No real information here, really. You just need to know the frequency and the period for for your homework. So get it done. We'll talk about something a little bit, I know a little bit more about in